The Honda Gini cannot be beat. Seriously, this looks like a Urus from the front end. I'll include a link to the Stockton 12 Honda's website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood of the HR-V is a 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through a CVT. Fuel economy is 25 around town, 30 on the highway with power outputs being 158 horsepower and then 138 pound-feet of torque. The more of you that subscribe, the more access I get to cars to review for you, so I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. First off, you gotta love the bright blue on this Honda. Really sharp headlight design. You can see the trim is darker there off to the side, and then also for the grille. And altogether, not only does it look good, but it looks like the first iteration of the Lamborghini Urus. Like, seriously. Tire wheel setup is 225 by 55 by 18. The wheels are completely blacked out with the Sport. Unpainted fender flares and then cladding there to continue the blacked out theme. And then items like the mirror caps and the window trims also blacked out. And with that, you have this nice contrast with the blue and the black. When it comes to key fob features, we've got our lock and unlock function, remote start. We got the opening for the hatch, or unlock for the hatch rather. Honda logo there on the back. And the hatch itself is hydraulic with the struts. Got a little 12 volt here in the back. Now, this is a compact, but you've got quite a bit of storage space here in the rear. When you're all done, just grab this little handle and you can pop it down. Really cool taillight design that swoops across. And most of the badges here on the back are blacked out, except for the Honda logo. The spoiler here in the rear is also blacked out, and that'll cap things off for the exterior. Let's now pop inside. You've got this orange stitching there on the soft touch. And then the Sport is equipped with cloth seats. Again, more of that orange stitching on the seats. Legroom here in the back, especially for a compact, is actually really good. We've got a little storage cubby there in the center. Headroom here in the back is also solid. Keyless entry for up front. Now the front door panel adds soft touch to the top portion. You've got more of that orange stitching down below. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. The front 2 windows are automatic, and then you've got power mirror adjustments. More of that cool orange stitching. The seats are manually adjustable. The steering wheel is also manually adjustable. Start it up. Soft touch all around the steering wheel. We've got some piano black trim around the edges of the center. Practical controls in the front face for your adaptive cruise control and lane centering, volume, voice command controls for center stack on the left side. Now this has Honda's partially analog, partially digital gauge cluster. So once we get all these menus taken out, you can change what is displayed here on that side. Just a regular backup camera in reverse. And then as for the infotainment system, we've got the shortcut bar there on the side. The screen itself is actually pretty quick to respond. It does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There is nice soft touch trim all across the dash too. You also have Honda's crazy vent design, and that leads to the climate controls. This has single zone climate, but automatic climate with heated seats. We have some USB ports down below with a wireless phone charging pad too. Some cup holders, and then we have our shifter for the CVT. It does have a little sport mode you can go into. Then you get your drive modes select here. There's just an Econ normal and a snow mode. Behind that, you've got your hill descent control, parking brake, brake hold, a little bit of storage underneath with the USB port there too. Quite a bit of storage space in the center console itself. And then again, you've got more of the nice stitching and padding on top. 2026 HR-V Sport, total MSRP $31,350. Let's see how the Honda Gini performs. I'll find out how the Honda Gini performs. I reviewed the, I think it was the EXL version. If you guys want me to review the baseline version of the HR-V, let me know. I think the Sport's kind of the one that most people like because it's got the cool looks. And it's in between price-wise. You know, it's not the basic one that doesn't look as cool, and then it's not the fully loaded one that's more expensive. So, kind of like the best bang for your buck, right? Now, right off the bat, the seats are actually very comfortable. Modern cloth is nice. It doesn't have the same, I would say, soft feel as the older stuff, but you know, probably a little bit more durable with this new stuff. Time will tell on that, but it feels kind of more rugged and durable. Smooth acceleration. Again, this is CVT 4-cylinder, but on the low end, 4-cylinder CVTs can actually do quite well with the acceleration. Handling's sharp too. And this is a lightweight unibody crossover, so it's got that zippy, like, if you've ever seen the Italian Job, the, is that what, yeah, that's what it's called, from the early 2000s, driving a little Mini Cooper right? Weaving through traffic. Not going to do that, obviously. Not safe, but that's kind of how this, like when you watch that, that's how it kind of feels to drive some of these smaller cars. It's just like boom, boom, boom. A little bit more exciting in that way. I will say a lot of the touch points are kind of nice. Honda's done a good job with making their interiors feel a little bit more upscale. Now full throttle, that's where this, you know, definitely has that CVT experience where it's not bad, but yeah, you definitely, you notice the transmission, you notice the engine. Got to really ring it out. Not bad though. Not bad at all. So let's get into some conclusions here with this HR-V. Honda Gini, like I said. I like the exterior style. I think it's a good looking car on the outside. Especially this bright blue. I mean, this thing pops. You know, Honda is pretty conservative with their colors for the most part, but then they'll do like a crazy color here and there. And you know what? I think that they've actually done a really good job. Like Honda doesn't miss. Honda does not miss. Every single time they've done a crazier color, it seems like it's always worked out in their favor. And again, I mean, for the segment, it's fine. It's adequate with the power delivery. Not fast or anything, but good enough. And the all-wheel drive, I think, helps out with the value proposition. Like really, you know, the people that get this, you're looking for something affordable, reliable, driving all 4 seasons. This provides that. And it looks cool. And you get the features you need, like wireless phone charging pad. The thing that I'll say that Honda needs to add on more of the cars is 360 camera. That would be something that a lot of people would like to have, I think. Just even this is a small car and it's easy to park. That helps out with making parking that much easier. So let me know your thoughts on the Honda Gini.